Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fayetteville, Tennessee. I'm Will Shipman. Glad you could join us here on the Falcon Sports Network tonight. Got football for you here as the Franklin Christian Academy Falcons have traveled down to Fayetteville to take on the Riverside Christian Academy Knights. The Falcons come in with a record of 6-1, coming off their first loss of the year last week against Evangel Christian from Alabama. In a hard-fought game, 30-27. Falcons looking to bounce back tonight. As we get ready to start here, we got the captains coming out on the field, getting ready for the coin toss. Hudson Follis, Luke Johnson. Let's see who else captains today for the Falcons. '65 is Elijah Kimbrough, also out there, and number 80, Caden Adelsick. Those are the captains for the Falcons tonight. So we've got about a minute here. Teams will run on the field. It is senior night here at Riverside. This is their last home game. For the Falcons, their last regular season game. They will have the week off next week. And they get a bye in the first round of the TSIAA playoffs. And then they will come back and host the winner of one of the first round games 2 weeks from tomorrow night. Falcons come in with some players not active tonight, not able to go. Also some players on fall break that are out of town. So we'll get some good playing time for some of the younger folks tonight. And everybody on the roster should get some good playing time tonight. Main thing we want to come out in this game, Falcons want to come out healthy. And their final tune-up to get ready for their playoff. Falcons have already clinched the number 1 seed in the TSIAA tournament. So they will host the semifinal. Championship game will be on November 4th up at White House on the campus of CCS. So the Falcons win their semifinal home game, then they will travel there for the championship game. I'd like to welcome those of you who are coming over to the football feed from volleyball. Congratulations to the Lady Falcons. They won their quarterfinal district playoff game over Dixon Christian Academy by a score of 3-0. They'll play again tomorrow night at Ward Gymnasium against a opponent yet to be determined. And that'll be the semifinal of the district tournament. First serve for that match will be at 5 o'clock. If you can't make it out to Ward Gymnasium, you can catch all the action here on the Falcon Sports Network. So set to go. They got the ball teed up. Everett Wandry back deep to receive for the Falcons. Kickoff is number 55, Braxton Rhodes. Rhodes, Jones, Crescent, and Rubelski, the captains for Riverside. Kickoff here to the sideline. Grabbed, heading toward the middle of the field. Looking for some room, trying to bounce it outside. And on the return, the Falcons will get it up across the 40, close to the 42. And they'll take over there. On the return for the Falcons was number 12. That is Simeon White. So now the Falcons will come out. Nathan Ritchie in at quarterback. He'll come out in the shotgun. Graham LeGraze to his right. The Falcons get ready to go on offense for the first time. Looks like they marked it at the 42. So that's where the Falcons will have it, 1st and 10. And right now they're sending a player off because of the arm sleeves. They aren't going to allow him to have those on. So Duke King has to come out real quick, take them off. I'm sure he'll go back in on the next play. Ritchie takes the snap. He will hand it off to LeGraze. LeGraze comes over here to the near sideline, looking for some room. Finally steps out of bounds. It looks like it will be enough for a first down, a gain of about 12. So the Falcons will now have it in Riverside territory. LeGraze, a junior. Leading rusher for the Falcons this year is Grayson Rorchie. Not in currently. Again, the Falcons line up. Ritchie at quarterback. Takes the snap. He'll keep it this time, looking to throw. He's got Williams wide open. Easy catch. And Williams is going to walk it into the end zone for the score. And the Falcons will get on the board 6-0. That time the Falcons play action, got the safety to come up into the center of the field. Williams from a tight end position, able to come out to the side. He was wide open, no one within 20 yards of him, able to walk it into the end zone for the score. Now the Falcons will line it up. They decide to go for two here. Ritchie with it, looking. He's going to throw it and hit Williams for the 2-point conversion. So the Falcons with 11:16 to go here in the first quarter. Put 6 on the board in their first possession with the 2-point conversion. They'll have an 8-0 lead. Kickoff coming up here in a moment on the Falcons Sports Network. So the Falcons will tee it up to kick it off here. 11:16 to go in the first quarter. Nathan Ritchie to kick it off. He drives the kick deep. It is going to be muffed, picked up, and running out of bounds. Here's Rubelski on the return. And the Knights will start just shy of their own 20-yard line for their first offensive possession of the game. Knights come out through Belsky at quarterback. He'll line up in shotgun. Falcons look like they might blitz. Belsky going back to pass, looking, throws, lobs one up, deep toward the sidelines. No one close to it. Graham LeGraze, the closest defender on the play. Make it 2nd and 10. Let's see what kind of pressure the Falcons. Not their defense has been solid all year. Over 40 tackles for loss. This time hand up in the middle. Fullis is going to bring him down. Be a gain of about 3 or 4. Bring up 3rd and 6, it looks like. It's a little playoff tackle there right up the middle. Falcons did a good job of not allowing him to get to the second level. And now a big 3rd down coming up here. The first possession for the Knights. Snap to Lebelski. He's going to look to throw again. Pressure coming, and he's just going to throw it away here towards the sidelines. It'll fall incomplete. And so that'll bring up a 4th down and 7, or 6, 4th and 6. That time the Falcons got the pressure in the backfield. Rebelski didn't have any time at all. Now they will kick it away. Deep punt, Everett Wandry back to receiver, receives it near midfield. Now Wandry up to the 40, bounces to the outside, looking for the sidelines. He'll be grabbed and brought down by number 61. It's Alex Garcia with the tackle. Falcons will start in plus territory on the Knights' 38-yard line for their second possession here with 10:10 to go in the first quarter. Ritchie keeps himself this time, heads to the sidelines. He'll step out of bounds. Gain close to 10 yards. Let's see where they mark it. Looks like they'll mark him about a yard short. So 2nd and 1. Ritchie looking to throw. Or actually, Jace Toms. Toms throws it to Ritchie. Toms in at quarterback, gets the pass to Nathan Ritchie. Ritchie with his first receiving touchdown of the year. First touchdown pass for Jace. And the Falcons add 6 more to the board. It's 14-0 with the extra point pending now. So that time, Falcons come up with a formation. Oh, but they're going to take it off the board. As they're going to say there was a penalty. I did not see the indication, maybe an illegal shift. We'll see how many yards they go back. It was 2nd and 1. Looks like they're going back. 15-yard penalty, so maybe unsportsmanlike conduct. I saw the arms out. So an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Falcons, a live ball penalty is what they're going to say. So not sure who the number is. They'll mark that down. So it'll be a 2nd and 16 coming up. Sorry we lost the stream there for a minute. Falcons score on the very next play. Graham LeGraze bounces it to the outside and goes for 46 yards. And so the Falcons put 6 more on the board. And Chapman with the extra point makes it 15-0. Sorry we had a failure of the stream there, but got it back up for you now. So hopefully we won't miss any more action here on the Falcons Sports Network. So 2 touchdowns for the Falcons. Now 9:42 to go in the first quarter, up 15-0. So it was confirmed it was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that wiped the touchdown pass from Toms to Nathan Ritchie off the board. After that, on the very next play, handoff to Graham LeGraze. He bounces it to the far side of the field, takes it all the way down in for the score. Now Watson Chapman to kick off for the Falcons. Now up 15-0. Chapman's kick. It's going to be fielded. And coming back to make the tackle, Hudson Follis on Rubelski. And so the Knights will take over. Again, right around the 20-yard line. This is the position that they had on their first offensive possession, which was a 3-and-out. So now the Knights will come out for their second possession. Man in motion. Now he comes back out to the wide receiver position. Handoff inside, going nowhere. The Falcons just plug the middle of the line up. Ty Ward on the carry. Will get back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain. That time the Falcon defense collapsed in the middle of the hole and just left no room for Ward to find anything. It's Sam Hendricks, Jude King up there on the front line, and I think Caden Graby also there. Three front for the Falcons. Now they send the far wide receiver over in motion. Shift the running back. And now a false start, it looks like it's going to be called against the Knights. So that'll back them up 5 yards. They'll have a 2nd and 15 now. Snap. Belsky's going to keep it himself. And the Falcons are going to get to him. And now a flag comes down. Caden Graby with the tackle. And they're going to say a face mask against the Falcons. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. Or they say a 5-yard. Just a 5-yard face mask. Okay. 5-yard face mask. So back from the original line of scrimmage makes it 2nd and 10 now. Belsky with the snap. Looks to throw it over the middle. Has a receiver open. It's caught. Number 12 on the reception. That's Jack Baker. That's going to be enough for a Knight first down. So the Knights get their first down of the game here. 7:35 to go in the first. Nice little route run there by Bakers. He just ran a basic in pattern. Rubelski stepped back in the face of pressure and got the pass to him. So Knights after a first down. Let's see what they do from here. Rubelski, high snap, gathers it in. He's going to run with it himself, dumps it off. It's going to be dropped and fall incomplete. Not sure if that was intended to be a handoff or a play action. Rubelski, the snap was too high, had to go up and grab it. At that point, the Falcon defense had gotten into the backfield and put a lot of pressure on him. Luckily for him, he was able to get rid of the football before taking the sack. So far in this early period, there's been a couple of times they put a lot of pressure on Rubelski, and he's been able to get rid of it. So playing some smart football right now. Now a pitch, and Folas is there and going to bring him down. As Braden Button comes to help out. That's going to be a big loss. Looks like about 7 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 17. Ty Ward took the late pitch. Foles did a good job of staying home, and that's one thing about option play. Know your assignment, stick with them. So now a big 3rd and long, well behind the chains for the Knights here. They'll send 3 wide receivers to the far side. Now Ward will come back in. The Falcons look like they might bring pressure. There's the snap. Rubelski going back to throw. He's going to throw a fade down the sideline. Is going to fall incomplete. Graham LeGray's over there to defend, and so the Knights will back up to punt again with 6:13 to go here in the first quarter. Everett Wandry back deep to receive for the Falcons. Low snap, ball's loose on the floor. The Falcons get back there, that's still loose. They're going to cover it, but that's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Falcons are going to have it inside the 5-yard line for this possession. First and goal, 6:05 to go here in the first quarter. Just a low snap by the Knights. Rhodes tried to gather it, just could not. Eventually fell on it, but not until the ball had already rolled inside the 5-yard line. Looks maybe right on the 5 is where they're going to call it. Now the Falcons line up. They'll send LeGrays in motion. There's the snap. Ritchie with it, looking to throw. Throws it to the back of the end zone. And there to make the catch is Jack Wiggins for the touchdown. Jack Wiggins getting the senior, getting touchdown here in the regular season. And the Falcons put 6 more on the board. Makes it 21-0 with the extra point pending. So it'll be Chapman to kick the extra point. Ritchie to hold. Snap, kick up. It is good. So with 6:05 to go here in the first quarter, the Falcons up 22-0. Back with kickoff here in a moment on the Falcons Sports Network. Again, if you're just joining us, congratulations to the Lady Falcons. They won their volleyball quarterfinal district tournament matchup tonight over Dixon Christian, 3-0. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night from Ward Gymnasium, where the Lady Falcons will play in the semifinals of the district tournament. First serve is set for 5 o'clock. If you can't come out to Ward Gymnasium to support the girls, please come out and join us here on the Falcons Sports Network. Chapman to kick off for the Falcons. 3 possessions, 3 scores for the Falcons now, 22-0. Chapman meets the ball at kickoff. Deep kickoff's going to bounce. Rebelski's going to finally gather it. Falcons there to force him out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. So, again, that is where the Knights will take over. Looks like they'll mark it at the 21. So the Knights offense out for the 3rd time tonight. Got a first down on the last drive, but ended up losing big yards on one play on a spread option to the right, to this near side. Backed them up, so they ended up being forced to punt after an incomplete pass. Snap back, Rebelski's got it. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw to the sideline and knocked away. Getting there for the Falcons, Caleb Owens. Defending. Knocked it away, so the incomplete pass makes it 2nd down and 10. Two wide receivers now. Belski looking to throw again. Looking for room, can't find anybody, and he's going to go down. And so now Riverside is going to take a timeout after that sack. It looks like Grayson Bell and Hudson Follis in on the stop. So Riverside takes their first time out. 5:28 to go here in the first. Third down. And about 15 coming up when we come back here on the Falcon Sports Network. .528 to go here in the first quarter. The Riverside Knights facing a third and about 15. Actually, they can mark it at third and 16. Ball back on the 15-yard line. They send a man in motion. Rubelski with it. He'll go to the other side. Falcons come up and meet him in the center of the field. That play is going nowhere on the option. So Falcons make the stop. For no gain. Fourth down and 16 from the 15-yard line. Wandry back out deep to receive as the Knights forced to punt again. Snap this time is good. Kick is away. Wandry comes up and lets it bounce. Now he touches it. He's got to get on it. He does grab it, but he's going to be pulled down from behind, and the Falcons are going to have starting position in their own territory about the 41-yard line. So the Falcons will have first and 10, 4:41 to go here in the first. Falcons have it first down and 10. Snap. Handoff. Big run. Continue on. Gonna get a first down and more. Big run for Sam Hendrich on the carry. It'll be a gain of 12. Make it first and 10 from the 47. Henrich still in at running back. Ritchie takes the snap. Gives it to Henrich again. Henrich heading toward the sidelines. Looking for the corner. Is finally drugged down by Rubelski. But Henrich with a big run. Gets it down inside the 20. So the Falcons in the red zone again. First and 10, just along the 12-yard line. Snap. Give to Hendrich again, up the middle, close to it. Did he get in? I think I'll mark him a yard short, so it's going to be first and goal. So it looks like they're going to line Henrich up again. See if they let him complete the drive. Henrich hit from behind. Does he fall in? He does. 1 yard touchdown run for Sam Henrich. And the Falcons put 6 more on the board and make it 28-0 with 3:05 to go here in the first quarter. So Falcons line up to kick the extra point. It'll be Watson Chapman out to kick it. Snap. Chapman's kick is up. It is good. So with 3:05 to go here in the first quarter, Falcons lead at 29-0. Back with kickoff in a moment here on the Falcons Sports Network. Falcons up 29-0, 3:05 to go here in the first. Chapman now to kick it away. Chapman's kickoff. Belsky's going to get it. Coming toward the 20. He'll step out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Looks like they'll give him the 22. 2:57 to go now in the first quarter. Knights will have the possession. 1st and 10 from the 22. So Sam Hendrich on that last drive, all the yardage. So Sam with 58 rushing yards here, all on that drive. $29-0. Rubelski will take the snap, looking to throw. Looks for a man across the middle. He's got him. And he's trying to get away from the Falcons. They finally drag him down, but a big play. Looks like a gain of about 11. First down for the Knights. That time, Rubelski had time to find the open receiver. I think it was Baker. It might have been number 3, Patterson. And formation, they'll bunch up a little bit. Over here on the right side, I got 3 wide receivers on the short side of the field. Take the snap. They'll throw a screen pass out there. Got some blocking. Falcons read it well and bring him down. Short gain, maybe a couple yards. Looks like he'll get 3 out of it. So 2nd down and 7 coming up. That time 3 wide receivers had blockers out in front, able to throw a screen pass. I think a bubble pass to one of the back receivers. Got good blocking, enough blocking to get a few yards. We approach 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Snap back to Rubelski. He's going to throw it over here near sideline. Falcons read it, come up and make the stop. There'll be a gain of close to 5. So 3rd and short coming up for the Knights. 3rd down about 2 or 3, maybe 3rd and 2 coming up. As we go under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Knights coming up to the line looking for another first down. 1 wide receiver to the far side. Belsky takes the snap. He'll hand it off into the middle. Falcons pile it up. The question is, did he get enough? It looks like he did. So a gain of 3 will be enough to give the Knights a first down, just short of the 45. Now they won't have to snap it again. They'll mark it like 44. So it looks like the Knights are going to head to the sidelines, and we'll flip the field. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. First quarter dominated by the Falcons. They'll take a 29-0 lead into the second. Back in a couple minutes with the second quarter here on the Falcons Sports Network. Knights will have it 1st and 10 on their own 44 coming out of the quarter break, a quarter that was dominated by the Falcons on offense. They put 20 and scored 4 touchdowns and had 1 2-point conversion, converted all their kicks. Have a 29-0 lead. The Knights have it 1st down and 10 from their own 44. Got a couple of 1st downs on this drive. Belsky takes the snap, looking to throw. He's going to throw toward the sideline. It's going to be picked off and intercepted by the Falcons down the sidelines and out of bounds. As the interception for the Falcons by number, that's 6 or 8, 9. I think it was 9. I think it was Caleb Owens on the interception. So now the Falcons will come out for their first play of the second quarter, getting the first turnover of the game. Falcons line up 3 wide receivers to this near side. Ritchie looking to throw. He's going to throw a screen. It's red and almost picked off, which would have been a pick 6 as there was nothing but green grass between the defender. So Falcons will line up again. Again, 3 wide receivers. Ritchie takes the snap, looking to throw. Throws it. Intended for Williams. It falls incomplete. So 2 incomplete passes brings up 3rd and 10 for the Falcons. Ritchie by himself in the backfield. Takes the snap. Throws it to Williams this time. Williams will cut back toward the center of the field. He's got the 1st down and more. He's looking for the pylon in the corner, and he will get there for the touchdown. So Caleb Owens on the screen. Goes across the field. The Falcons put 6 more on the board. It's now 35-0 with 11:16 to go in the second quarter. They'll bring out Chapman to attempt the extra point. The snap. The kick is up. It is good. It sails into the trees there behind the goal. 36-0. Falcons with the lead. 11:16 to go here in quarter number 2. Back with kickoff here in a moment on the Falcons Sports Network. Chapman to kick it again. Chapman's kickoff. Deep kick head in the corner. Belsky picks it up. He will step out of bounds. Again, just across the 20 and around the 23-yard line. Looks like where they'll mark it. And so the Falcons will have it there first, or excuse me, the Knights will have it there 1st and 10. Pass toward the sidelines. Falcons come up and get the tackle and the stop. Maybe a short gain. Ainsley Bass, Everett Wandry, Simeon White, players in the game, and now the Knights have an injured player on the field. So we'll take a injury timeout here. So timeout on the field. We'll be back in a moment here on the Falcon Sports Network. We're in injury timeout right now. One of the Knights players being attended to down the field about the 20-yard line. Just joined us, Falcons up 36-0 here with 10:18 to go in the second quarter. And now looks like the player is sitting up. Which is a good sign. Maybe just got the breath knocked out of him, or they continue to look at him. The guy I'm sitting up right now, they continue to look. Looks like they've taken maybe the shoulder pads off. Let's continue to look at the midsection of the player for the Knights. We're looking at a rib injury of some sort here. We're going to take another break. We'll be back here in a few minutes. Continue the game here on the Falcons Sports Network. Yeah, it looks like now they're going to carry player off. Did not get a number. They took off his jersey. Going to carry the Knights player to the sidelines. Yeah, it looks like they've gotten the EMTs that are here. Going to go over to take a look at the young gentleman. I hope he's okay. Liam Russum, Tyson Bell, Inslee Bass, Simeon White, Jack Wiggins, John Pollard, Everett Wandry in the game on the defensive side right now for the Falcons. Freshmen and sophomores getting some opportunities to play tonight. Right now, Coach Johnson in discussion with the official. And they will wind the clock. As we get ready to get back to action, the Knights will have it second down. Looks like a gain. They gave him about 3 yards, so a 2nd and 7 coming up. And now a penalty. It's going to be a false start against the Knights. So back them up 5 more yards. Now 2nd and 12. Handoff into the middle. And there to get the tackle. Everett Wandry in there. Now some more substitutions coming in for the Falcons. Zach Sexton and Benicio Downs both coming in for the Falcons here on the defensive side. Knights send single wide receiver here to the right side. Belsky hands it off into the middle, and whistles blow quick as the Falcons stack them up. It'll be 4th down. That was Benicio Downs getting in to make the stop at the line of scrimmage, and now they will bring out the punt team. Falcons won't send anyone deep. They'll just play this as a safe punt on 4th and 7. High snap. Kick is away. Line drive kick's going to hit near the 50. It will take a night roll inside the 40, cross the 35, and finally be downed at the 34-yard line. That's where the Falcons will take over. 7:35 to go here in the first half. Falcons up 36-0 with the ball here on the Falcons Sports Network. Falcons come back on offense. Jace Toms in at quarterback now for the Falcons, the sophomore. He'll hand it off. I think that's Everett Wandry. Wandry down the sidelines. One man to beat. He's going to beat him, and Wandry takes it all the way in for the score. The sophomore down the line, sidelines, takes it in, and the Falcons now have a 42-0 lead. Everett Wandry goes 66 yards for the score. So now the Falcons will attempt the extra point. Be Nathan Ritchie to hold. Watson Chapman to attempt it. Snap, kick is up. It is good. So Chapman adds the extra point. Falcons now at 43-0 with 6:56 to go here in the first half. Back with kickoff here in a moment on the Falcons Sports Network. Join us tomorrow night as the Lady Falcons will host the semifinal of the district tournament. In volleyball, play is set to begin at 5 o'clock. The Lady Falcons, congratulations to them as they won their quarterfinal matchup tonight, 3-0 over Dixon Christian. So it'll be an opponent yet to be determined. If you can't make it out to Ward Gymnasium, you can see all the action here on the Falcons Sports Network. Chapman to kick it off. His kick going to be taken by one of the up men. Runs into the center. He'll be brought down and tackled at around the 30-yard line. And that is where the Knights will take over on this possession. Snap, Knights looking to run. Be Rubelski running around the right side. He's got some blockers. He'll head toward the sidelines. And he will be run out of bounds after a gain of about 5. So second, about 5 coming up. So good run by Rubelski over to the left side of the line. Falcons tonight looking to improve their record to 7-0 or 7-1. To end up, this will be again the wrap up of the regular season. Next week, the Falcons will have a bye in the first round of the TSIAA tournament, and the Falcons wrap up our run just off tackle run. It's going to be a little bit shy, or actually, they're going to give them the first down. So they got just enough. So that'll be enough for a first down. Under 5 minutes to go here before the halftime. Falcons have a bye next week, and in 2 weeks from tomorrow, they will host the semifinal with an opponent yet to be determined. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. Hope you can come out to Bass Field and cheer on the Falcons. If you can't, you can always catch the action here on the Falcons Sports Network. Knights come up to the line. One wide receiver here, or actually 2 wide receivers, one on each side. Now they'll send man in motion. Snap. Belski's coming here to the near side, looking for some space. Cuts it back to the center. Falcons are there waiting for him. He goes down. May lose a yard. Sexton and Downs, I think, were in on that tackle. Freshman Jake Burkhead also in on the defensive line right now. .344 to go before halftime. 2nd and 10. They said he got back to the line of scrimmage. Belsky looking to throw. Going to throw it toward the sideline. It will fall incomplete. Receiver was covered out there. So now 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball marked at the 40-yard line. Three wide receivers and now motion. And this will be a false start against the Knights. So this will back them up 5, make it 3rd and 15. Three wide receivers out to the far side. Belsky's going to throw it out there immediately. Falcons trying to pursue and will knock him out of bounds short of the first down. They do get it to 4th and manageable, so it'll be a 4th and 6. Got to get to midfield, so mark it at the 44. 2 minutes to go here before the halftime break. We'll see what the Knights decide to do. Looks like they're going to go for it here. Belsky in a pistol formation. Takes the snap, pitches. Coming toward the near side. Falcons are going to move him out of bounds. Bring him down right at the sidelines, and that will be a turnover on downs. The Falcons will take over at around the 45-yard line. That was Ward on the carry. So 1:15 to go. Falcons get it back. Jace Toms will line up at quarterback. Russum in the backfield with him. Toms takes the snap. Hand it off to Russum. Russum's going to lose 5 yards back to the 50. As we go under a minute to go, as this will be the last play of the first half. There's the snap. Tom's with it. He'll just keep it. He'll go down. That will probably do it for the first half. So the Falcons will take a 43-0 lead into the locker room. The Knights will get the ball to start the second half. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the second half here on the Falcon Sports Network. Realized I didn't have my mic up. Sorry. Welcome back, folks. Sorry that didn't have the mic up. 6:30 to go here. I just had an injury and player moved off the field, and now it is second down and 10 for the Knights. There's the snap. Belsky going back to look. Pressure's coming. Tries to spin away. Gets around the ref. Uses it as a pick. Gets away from the pressure. Now he's got some room. Dancing around. The Falcons still pursue. They'll finally get the sack. And it looks like Seth Tuttud, freshman, getting back there to get his first sack of the year. Loss of 4. Makes it 2nd and 14. All right. So now 3rd down and 14 coming up. One wide receiver to each side for Rubelski. Sends a man in motion, takes the snap, pop pass to him, cuts over the other side, got some blocking. Falcons will pursue. They'll bring him down along the sidelines. Let's see if it's enough to get a first down. It's going to be close. And it will be enough to get the first down. So the Knights get a first down on the pop pass. As the Falcon bench cheering on some of these younger guys who haven't had a chance to play much this year, get an opportunity tonight. Fake the pop pass that time. Rubelski will keep it. Going to the outside. It's going to get close to another first down. I think he got it. Close to the 45-yard line. And big run for the Knights. They'll mark it at the 45. They'll have their 1st and 10. So Rubelski that time faked the pop pass. Bootleg around the edge. Gets about 12 yards. Bad snap. Rubelski going back for it. Gets on it this time. That'll lose 6 yards. Or actually 5. They'll put it on the 40. So 2nd and 15 coming up. Just again, another bad snap. Rubelski could not handle it. Belsky going back, looking to throw. Throws it to Ward out of the backfield. Cannot bring it in. And I'll bring up 3rd and 15 now. Under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Had Ward coming around on a wheel route. Had a good opportunity to give the ball. Just could not bring it in. And now 3rd and long behind the chains for the Knights. Belsky gets it, looking, throws it across the middle, got a man, hits him. The Falcons will bring him down, but not before another first down across the 40 into Falcon territory. Jack Baker, number 12, on the catch there. They mark him at the 40, so gain of 20. 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd. That time Brbelski had plenty of time, find his man coming across the middle, and now a false start. We'll back up the Knights 5 yards to the 45, so 1st and 15. Snap, handoff, middle of the field. Falcons do a good job being there to bring him down. That's 33, Zach Sexton on the tackle. Under a minute now. Snap going back to pass. Still looking. Belsky throws to the sides. He got a man with the catch. That's going to be enough for another first down for the Knights. Catch made by Wesley Huffman, number 24. So we go under 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. See if the Knights get one more play off here. Belsky takes the snap. He's going to roll out to the outside and be pushed out of bounds, short of the first down. As time expires on the third quarter, we'll head to the fourth. Falcons up 43-0. Back in a minute with the start of the fourth quarter here on the Falcons Sports Network. Twelve more minutes of action for you tonight here on the Falcons Sports Network. Falcons up 43-0 here at Riverside. Riverside with the ball, driving, best field position they've had tonight. Belsky takes the snap, looking to throw, pulls it down, still looking, decides to run himself, and cuts back inside and will finally be brought down, but not before he gets another first down close to the 10-yard line. Looks like they will mark it right on the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Sends a man in motion. Belsky, pop pass in the middle, nearly trips, now cuts it back inside. Falcons there to bring him down. But it's not till after a gain of 4 yards. Looks like about down to around the 6. So 2nd and goal from there. So this is the last regular season game for the Falcons this year, so they'll finish the regular season with a record of 7-1 heading into the playoffs. They'll have a bye next week as they have guaranteed the number 1 seed, undefeated in district play. They'll await the winner of the 4-5 game. Robelski looking. Falcons get to him and will finally bring him down. So good coverage on the back end by the Falcons. That was a coverage sack. So give credit to both the secondary and the line. Line not giving up. The secondary with good coverage out there. So now a 3rd down and goal from near the 15-yard line. And the Falcons will host that semifinal game 2 weeks from tomorrow. Now blitz inside. Falcons chasing him. And they'll get to him near the sidelines. Going to gain 2 or 3, but it's going to bring up 4th and goal for Riverside. Falcons trying to preserve the shutout here. Two wide receivers in for the Knights. Belsky sends the man in motion. Now he'll look. Spins, throws her over the middle. It is. Did he catch it? It is ruled, I believe, incomplete. And it was 4th down, so the Falcons will take over on downs. Be 1st and 10 for the Falcons with 8:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. So the Falcons keep the Knights out of the end zone. And now the Falcons will have a new quarterback coming out onto snap. Keeper coming down the sidelines. Gonna get big yardage here. For the Falcons now in quarterback freshman Merrick Mattis as he carries it. Gets it down to the 40-yard line. So about a 20-yard gain for Mattis there. Mattis takes the snap. Hands it off. This time, this one's going nowhere. Well, spun around. Russum gets out of the tackle. Is going to get back to the line of scrimmage and more. And turns about an 8-yard loss into a 1-yard gain. So 2nd and 9 coming up for the Falcons. Handoff, ball's on the ground. Who's got, and the Knights got it back. A little misstep there on the handoff. The ball hits the turf, and the Knights get it. And now I think the Knights called a timeout. So for the Knights, that'll be their first timeout here. Of the second half, they'll call the timeout to try to set up this drive to try to put some points on the board. 5:54 to go here in the ball game. Falcons up 43-0. Back in a moment here on the Falcons Sports Network. The Knights will have 2 timeouts left if they wish to use them. 5:54 to go here. In the ball game. So we're here in the fourth quarter. So Knights come out, try to get some points on the board here. So they start in Falcon territory at the 40-yard line. Belsky looking to throw. Ball tipped and falls incomplete. So makes it 2nd and 10. Hand off to Ward. Ward gives the middle. He's ball's loose. Ball's loose. They're going to say he's down, though. Seth Tut up there. And some other Falcons. 3rd down coming up. So gain of 4. Four and a half minutes to go. Falcons look to show pressure. There's the pop pass into the middle. That's going to be a big gainer. And coming in. With the tackle for the Falcons. I think it was 85, Jack Lawler. That's a lot of young freshmen getting opportunity to play here tonight. We're under 4 minutes to go. Snap, fake the pop pass, looking to throw downfield now. Rebelski's going to keep it, looking for some room. I think he's got the first down inside the 10-yard line. So now the Knights have it 1st and goal again. At about the 8-yard line. So the Knights threatening again here. Last time they were in this position, the Falcons are able to hold them and get a turnover on downs. See if the Falcon defense can hold them again. Belsky with the snap, looking to throw. Looking for somebody, steps up in the pocket. Ball is loose, ball is down. Did the Falcons get it this time? They did. Falcons pick up the fumble and the turnover, and the clock running 2:47. The Falcons will take over 1st and 10. So 2 minutes to go. The Falcons have the ball off the turnover. Mass takes the snap, keeps it himself. He'll throw. And has got a receiver. For the Falcons, I think that's number 83, Jack Lawler. So they get it out of the shadow of their own goalpost with under 90 seconds to go here. Maz takes the snap, hands it off. Tut running. He's going to gain about 9 more yards. So 2nd and 1 with under a minute to go. Falcons take their time. And it looks like Mattis is going to go under center and kneel down here. There's the snap, takes the knee, and that'll do it. That'll be the last play of the ballgame. Falcons take the win 43-0 and will finish the regular season at 7-1. And again, we'll await the winner of the 4 seed and the 5 seed next weekend in the TSIAA tournament. They'll host that game 2 weeks from tomorrow. And the Falcons then will host that semifinal game at Bass Field. Hope you'll be able to come out and join us there to support the Falcons. If you can't, you can find all the action here on the Falcons Sports Network. Next broadcast will be tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock. The Lady Falcons volleyball team will play in the semifinals of the TSIAA volleyball tournament, district tournament, and we'll have that for you here. I'm Will Shipman. Glad you could join us tonight. Hope you have a great evening. God bless. Final score once again, Falcons 43, Riverside 0.